beautiful, ain't it? Just beautiful.
What is art?
All of it. Every bit of it.
I always thought Bali was a party island, and it can be, but I wasn't expecting how quickly it revealed itself as one of the best places in the world for fitness and well-being. The 6 weeks here, well, it changed how I train, and honestly, what I want to do with the rest of my life. So I came to Bali to do a 6-week personal training course, and this is my honest take on everything: the training, the course itself, and the island. Was it worth it? Undoubtedly. An internationally recognised qualification on a beautiful island with unbelievable food and just incredible training facilities is literally all that I wanted. And it was exactly what I needed for where I currently am right now. Currently I'm on my working holiday visa in Australia, so I could only study for 4 months under the limitations that the 417 visa that I'm on has. So that really ruled out a 1-year course. My options were a 4-month online course or a 6-week crash course in Bali, and it was an easy choice. I hadn't had a holiday in ages, and it was something that was completely new to throw myself into. A member at my gym actually recommended it. His mate had done it and he loved it, and he mentioned how the evenings were free, weekends you were able to explore the island, and I was sold straight away. I went solo. And when you travel alone, every decision is yours. You find out exactly who you are. You spend time through your own decisions, and every choice that you make, it is your own. There is no one else that you can shift responsibility on or towards. The course was the FTA, 6 weeks, giving you the UK level 2 and level 3. Level 2 is a group coaching, so you can essentially lead classes, whereas level 3 is personal training, one-on-one. About 23 of us from all over the world took part in this course. Now, it is a crash course, so it's fast. Honestly, the volume of coursework was the hardest part. The assessments weren't too bad, and the most useful thing wasn't even the training, it was actually the business strategy, which made me realize how much setting targets matters. One honest note, this is a foundation to start coaching, not the end destination. If you want the qualification quickly, then it's great, it's perfect. If you want deep anatomy and physiology, you're probably better off doing a longer course and doing it in Bali, surrounded by people from everywhere chasing the exact same thing. You just don't get that experience online. Before Bali, my training was pure bodybuilding, hypertrophy, aesthetics for nearly 10 years, and I'm not stopping that. Definitely not stopping that. That has always been my starting goal, and it is what keeps me going. But the course gave me free access to all of the classes: conditioning, high rock simulation, boxing, and it opened something up. I never used to care about cardio other than using it as a supplement for dropping body fat. Now I see the body as a vessel for the soul, and that means heart health, not just size. Training in the heat, surrounded by people pushing themselves during the day, I didn't realize how much I missed that atmosphere, particularly coming from training alone at night most of the time. It made me realize that I do enjoy putting myself in different situations, and for training in particular, it was definitely a blessing. The facilities out here shocked me. Across Bali, there's gyms for whatever you're after. Recovery setups with ice baths and saunas, full food menus, every class that you could think of. Now, I'm a little bit prestige about equipment, and I didn't expect much when I initially went over. And then I trained at some of the facilities there, and they had it all. Top kit and recovery. One tip though, I would say don't stick with the first gym you find. A day pass somewhere new is always worth it. The first thing I realized upon actually landing and getting my Uber from the airport was that cars are just a no-go, and that walking appeared to be a burden. The only real way around is by scooter, and I couldn't ride one. So that became priority number 1. It took about a week to feel comfortable in what I'd call the organised chaos that is Canggu. The infrastructure just can't cope with the demand. The roads are too narrow for 2 cars to get past, and so bikes are just everywhere. But in terms of the vibe, it's incredible. Everyone's happy, everyone's there for a reason. You got your expats, digital nomads, surfers, tourists, locals. They're all just enjoying themselves, and it's really beautiful to see. The food was unbelievable and cheap. You can order almost every meal on Gojek for less than a weekly shop back home. Macros were on the menu, fully customizable. Staying on track during a fitness course was easy. I only got a Bali belly once, and it was entirely my own fault. A burger takeaway after a heavy night out, within an hour, I was feeling sick and I threw up like every half an hour for 5 hours. Bedbound for 2 days, and only an apple and 2 protein shakes was literally all that my stomach could handle. By day 4, I was okay, and honestly, I got off lightly compared to what I hear from other people on the course and just what you see online. Is completely true. It's definitely a risk, so you gotta stay on top of everything. Evenings were for my own training, weekends for making up the time. Early breakfast at a new cafe, then an excursion or editing content. I wanted to get better with my camera and my editing, and the final week was all travel. Hiking, temples, waterfalls, Mount Batur. The only place I missed really was Uluwatu, and that's going to be first on the list next time I go out to Bali. It was a shame I couldn't make it, but it is what it is. It just gives me an excuse to go there next time, which is amazing. So did it live up to the expectations? I would say absolutely. What surprised me the most was seeing the other people on the island living a type of life that I could see myself living in the next however many years. It goes to show that it is possible as long as you put in the work and you know where you want to go. Ultimately, the trip gave me confidence. I'm so much more comfortable speaking on camera now and putting myself out there and actually expressing myself. It was definitely difficult to start, but it does get easier and easier over time. You just gotta let yourself relax a little bit and it just does become a little bit more natural. I'm still a long way from where I want to be, but it's part of the journey, and it was and is a nice experience. So would I go back? I do want to live there for a few months, a year in the dry season if I can. If I could build this online career and work remotely, that's the goal. Who would I say that Bali's for? Anyone who wants to see what the hype's all about. The networking's absolutely unbelievable. The fitness scene's incredible. And the nightlife's also a lot of fun, of course. My final verdict? The course got me qualified fast and showed me a future. It was worth it, and I'll 100% be back.